I think I am live. And I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of my player home. So let's jump in game. You are ugly. But I suppose that's the point. This is a very heavily modded playthrough. I've got probably, I don't know, 500 custom files that it's loading. But that's kind of the point. Make it a different game. Alright. So I am in Hangman's Alley. This is kind of where I like to have my player home because it's very central to everything. And yeah. So I installed Proz Not Just Basements, and I'm using the Cistern version. They can be found under Structures in Not Just Basements, which is right here. And there's all the different varieties there. Cistern is right in this grouping normally. You can't install more than one of a different type, so each type, so Cistern's not listed. But if I were to destroy it, it would give it back. Anyway, so yeah, let's go down inside and take a look. In the transfer settlements blueprints, I've made several different layers based on how you feel like you want to customize. And so this last export that I'm going to do tonight will be the full export with everything in it, which will include quite a few different mods. If you aren't interested in that, you can use the earlier slots. So like slot 1 is the most basic, which is just the structural changes. Anyway, all those details are on the Nexus Mods page description, and quite a bit of detail there. So let's take a look. Come on, load. Usually it doesn't take this long. Alright. So this is the entrance. There's our ladder. Little entryway here with some places to store your stuff. This is the main central room. So let's take a quick look around here. On the right hand side we've got kind of a bar area where you can display all your beer and liquor bottles are on the wall there. Got a couple tables. This one will auto populate a place setting if you sit down. That's from the SS2 place settings or dynamic spots to eat. And also 3 of the 4 seats over here will also generate a place setting for you if you sit down. So this one has soda. I think one of them has a dinner, and so on. All right, so that's the bar. I've got a workout area over here. Some spots for power armor to display. A little seating area where you can sit down, watch some TV, eat some grub. Entertainment spot, pool table, one of the arcade cabinets from the creative club, or whatever that's called, content creation club. This is the compost bin, so it allows you to take spoiled food and turn it into fertilizer. I think this is from Immersive Hunting Overhaul. Over here we've got bedroom and kitchen area. So this is the bedroom, pretty well stocked up here. I did file a bug report about this weird texture going on with the working aquariums. Player bed is over here, has an extra blanket on it, so you can actually sleep 2 people there, and 1 more bed for an additional companion. Got some display racks for holotapes. This is for the Kataros collectible cups. On the other side of the hallway here, we've got the kitchen and bathroom area. So shower, laundry. I've got my Nuka-Cola fridge here, regular fridge for everything else, a little kitchen area, and then a medical area for storing chems and all that kind of thing. I am using Art Connoisseur system, which is ACS, and you can put all kinds of different paintings up, so I'm really enjoying that mod. This is kind of my office area. Got a kind of a junk spot here, and then the Settler UI, ASM Utilities Terminal. I don't think this is just a desk, just some stuff, and so actually some working cabinets to store whatever, notes, passwords, other stuff that you get along the way, and just some spot for office desk. You can play holotapes on that if you need to. And then over here I've got my work crafting bench area. So this is the Hunting Overhaul hunting station for creating sharpeners and knives and all that kind of stuff. Your standard armor and weapons bench. This is the universal workbench from, I think it's ECO, Equipment Crafting Overhaul. Some more storage. I usually keep my weapons in here, armor and ammo and grenades in here, and then I put my mods over here. Place for repairing armor. I usually have a number of different outfits that I have on dummies. I store all my found clothing items here, not armor, clothing instead. Chems and healing stuff. Any valuables, and then some other storage for additional things here. Miscellaneous holotapes that are like sort of settings holotapes. Proz Universal Disassembler, so this is where I turn all my loot into components, and then of course the workbench, and trash over here if I've got duplicate items or stuff that won't scrap. This is where the interior settings are. You can turn trash and lights and fog on and off. For this settlement, I turn trash and lights off, and I install my own lights. I leave fog on though because I kind of like the way it looks. And then obviously your fuse box. I did run my own power. You can see the remnants of it all around the outside here. And upstairs is where the power grid is. You can see it on the floor here. All the conduit, and then I have my generators over here. So it's out of the way, and I made a nice little see-through roof here, right below the cistern sewer entrance, whatever. And then finally, we've got the room opposite here, which is where I put all my collectibles. So these are the Kataros playing cards. You can see some of them in the poster already. For some reason, the board game shelf are not working. I need to figure out why that's happening. In the meantime, I've got them here. Those are all the ones I found so far. This is a new playthrough, so I don't really have too many of them yet. Your standard bobbleheads, the Vault 4, so this is 4ville bobbleheads, the Domino Spaceball Super Freaks, the collectible pins, and then all the posters. I'm sorry, not posters, but magazines that you find along the way, including the recipes from Immersive Hunting Overhaul, and some of the other mods that have got those collectible books, and then the Kataros books add-on here as well. And this, I think, is just some of the display cases from, let's see, what installed this? Probably Creative Clutter. Some of the lit display cases, so the Grognak one, Silver Shroud, Jamaica Plains, and then this one is the Nora display case. So it's got the high honey tape in it and the law degree picture and so on. And yeah, this will build out more as I get more of the stuff and need more space. I've got plenty of room to expand here. So yeah, this is how I organize my player home, and I probably will go through and add a few more posters and such, maybe some additional rugs and stuff just to make it feel more comfortable. I might get rid of this trash eventually, but for the moment I just leave it there because it can't be too tidy. Yeah, I think that covers it. Alright, I am going to close this out and get that video posted and get through the final export of the last transfer settlements file, and it should be, I think, basically complete at this point. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good one.